Greetings, wise ones, and welcome back to the 8th House Wisdom channel. I'm Melissa of 8th House Wisdom, author, psychotherapist, business astrologer, feminine energy, and stellar planning expert. I'm here with a segment for admittedly my favorite zodiac season, which is Scorpio, activating the 8th house. In today's video, we're going to focus on 8 dark feminine energy ways to engage in shadow work during Scorpio season. Scorpio season is known for its intense and transformative energy, making it the perfect time to dive deep into our psyche, confront our hidden shadows, and strike pure gold. So, stay tuned as we explore some powerful dark feminine energy techniques to help you make the most of the transformational energy of this season. And make sure to like this video to share with others and to subscribe to this channel for more content on feminine energy and stellar planning insights for your month-by-month guide to living with greater ease and grace through astrology. Welcome to Total 8th House Energy, entering Scorpio season 2023. On October 23rd at 12:20 p.m. Eastern Time, the sun will slink seductively into the magnetically tempting sign of Scorpio for the next 4 weeks, bringing up themes of shadow, power, control, as well as the dark feminine. Scorpio is a sign of metamorphosis and transformation, so we can expect to experience a change or transformation in whatever area of our life and birth chart is ruled by this sign. We're going to be doubling down on that in 2023 because Scorpio is also hosting the final eclipse of this year, as well as ending the 18-month cycle of the Taurus and Scorpio eclipse family, which has been an era, an epoch of transformation within our inner selves, our values, and our personal possessions in relationship to money. When I speak about shadow work, I'm talking about the profound process of self-exploration and introspection, which is aimed at confronting and understanding the hidden and often unconscious aspects of our personality. I am not speaking to evoke images of the negative. These shadows are parts of ourselves that we might suppress, deny, or are unaware of, which usually stem from past experiences, fears, traumas, or any familial or societal conditioning. Now, of course, many of us can have negative associations with these aspects of life. But engaging in shadow work often involves acknowledging and accepting that life is not all light and rainbows, and that there are darker facets of each and every one of us, so that we learn how to integrate them after coming to terms and finding acceptance for them, so that we can work with them on a conscious level of awareness. Now, in contrast, the dark feminine energy that I'm speaking about refers to the deeper, more mysterious and primal aspects of the feminine energy archetype. And again, this is not to be feared or perceived as negative. It encompasses qualities like intuition, emotional depth, sensuality, and receptivity. But it also delves into the far less explored or acknowledged realms of the psyche, such as our internal shadow self and aspects of the human and psychological processes that are associated with transformation, and destruction. Remember, again, dark feminine energy doesn't imply negativity, but rather it represents the complex and multifaceted nature of feminine energy, which can encompass both powerful and light aspects. But the feminine energy in the polarity of light and dark is the dark. It is often seen as a source of power and wisdom when embraced and integrated. Now, because Scorpio season follows the autumn equinox, which is the balancing of day and night, and hosts the cross-quarter Sabbath of Samhain, All Hallows Eve, or Halloween, it by virtue is a literal portal into the dark, the shadows, and the underworld as we are making our way towards the winter solstice and the darkest night of the year. Which also means that this is the perfect time to begin doing deep internal shadow work and to work with dark feminine energy practices to help you do so. In making it a point to engage in this kind of personal development work, you are able to achieve levels of personal growth, increased self-awareness, and emotional healing that ultimately lead to a more authentic and empowered self by not choosing to neglect the fact that we all have darker aspects of ourselves. The goal is not to eliminate the darker aspects, but to turn towards them, acknowledge them, and figure out the ways in which their points of view and powers and abilities can assist you in showing up as your most balanced self. During any water zodiac season, we really must be careful about what we focus on because we are tapped into the emotional and spiritual energies through this element, as well as tapped into the collective unconscious. That means energy flows where our concentration goes, and our manifesting abilities are significantly amplified. In respect to this, we want to monitor our thinking and work to embody the dark feminine energy powers of a womb to complete a metamorphosis, or at least start one during the next 30 days through intentionally engaging the shadow and doing shadow work. Similar to dark feminine goddess archetypes like Kali, Pele, Lilith, or Persephone, we are going to use destructive powers, transformational powers, perceived negative emotions, and contrasting feelings to help us to come more into alignment with who we are and to begin to make peace with these aspects of ourselves such that we no longer fear the negative and its potential control over us through hijacking us in an unconscious manner. To apply the information in this video, click the link below to get a free copy of your birth chart. Understand your planetary placement and get your planet positions at birth so you know where all the signs are in your chart. So now that we have that established, let's get into these 8 powerful dark feminine energy practices for helping us to get the most out of shadow work for Scorpio season 2023. First up is journaling. Journaling is the first method because it is about reflecting our internal monologue in an external way. Taking time out to write about your fears, your regrets, and unresolved issues can be a good journal prompt for the next 30 days as it forces you to bring to mind aspects of your shadow self that you can begin to examine for integration. Anytime you put your thoughts on paper, it can help you in pattern identification, which can catapult your personal growth trajectory. You can also tap into your unconscious mind through a process called automatic writing, literally putting pen to paper and making strokes without conscious intention to see what loops, circles, words, or sentences may be formed through this attempt to tap into your unconscious mind. All of these are ways to engage the shadow self and to support bringing that which is normally in the dark into clear personal focus for your highest good. Number 2, quiet time or meditation. Regular periods of quietude and or meditation are powerful tools in engaging in shadow work. For either practice, it involves finding a quiet space and regular time to sit or walk, for that matter, with the intention of meditating and focusing on your deepest fears and insecurities. Well, I know this can sound like a nail biter. It's important to turn towards what scares us in our mind so that we can gain control and power over the wrong kinds of thoughts tainting our mood and actions. Also, this practice can lead to profound insights and emotional healing as you intentionally examine some of your fears, because most of us experience fear as an automatic negative thought. And once subjected to logic, they oftentimes don't hold up under the light. Therefore, you find it almost an exercise in futility to keep investing or believing in those fears once truly examined. Number 3, expressive arts. The shadow side of us is that which we do not regularly share with others, talk about, or make known outside of our own inner dialogue. One of the best ways to express that shadow energy is through art, music, or any kind of creative medium that you enjoy. Creating can be a really cathartic way to tap into the emotional tenor of your shadow side. Utilize the energy that contracting emotions can generate within your body, and to help you to healthfully process hidden emotions through creating things of usefulness or beauty, rather than engaging in practices that encourage disassociation and emotional management through acting as if it doesn't exist and it's not that bad. That leads to number 4, which is therapeutic or coaching support. No time of the year is better suited for beginning a personal development journey, finding a therapist, coach, or shaman than Scorpio season. It is absolutely crucial to have professional help when you are doing shadow work. There are many ways to access this. There are free materials on YouTube, there are books, but honestly, if you can invest in an ongoing relationship with a trained and skilled therapist, coach, or counselor, this can be an absolute game changer, because these professionals can offer reflection, guidance, and a safe space for you to open up and begin unpacking your shadow side and doing shadow work, as well as helping to offer valuable insights and support due to their lack of emotional connection and the appropriate distance from the topic. You can make profound breakthroughs and cover significant ground by beginning to do this shadow work during the season that ushers in shadow energy. Number 5, dream analysis. Dreams are the subconscious mind's paper shredder. They help you and I to organize our daily experiences on a practical and emotional level, and they plan how we store those experiences and memories as our conscious mind goes offline for sleep and restoration. So I encourage you to keep a dream journal by your bedside to capture any impressions that you remember from dreams immediately upon awaking, because often those insights are gone within the first 5 minutes. Recognizing that paying attention to your dreams, their symbols and sensations, often reveals unconscious fears and desires that help you to become better acquainted with your shadow self. Furthermore, utilizing the dream journal in this scenario can help you have written content or content in general that will allow you to go back and analyze for pattern recognition and to further integrate what you glean from this information into your day-to-day life and occurrences. Number 6, somatic work and practices. In my training, we treat the head as the masculine, logical portion of human beings, while the body is the feminine, receptive, reflective portion. This is because the body acts much like an antenna to receive sensory information from the world around us through our 5 outer senses and perceiving them through our coordinating inner senses. It also stores all of the emotions of both positive and negative experiences in our bodies in ways that can create tension or specific movement patterns in response. So, doing somatic or body work like deep breathing, hip sways, EFT, which is the emotional freedom technique, or meridian tapping, or for that matter, any other mind-body technique like EMDR, or engaging in rhythmic pattern interrupting, can help you to stay present and in touch with your emotions, specifically the more challenging and negatively perceived ones, and by virtue make it easier for you to address your shadow side in a way that comes at it from a strength versus weakness perspective. Number 7, forgiveness. We could write tomes of information about forgiveness, but forgiveness is 100% a dark, feminine, and receptive practice. Forgiveness is for you. Forgiveness is the process of letting go of identified painful emotions, desires, or wishes, such that you can be free, removing any energetic blocks and allowing yourself to be able to call in new things, because you don't have the heaviness or the weight of these darker emotions that you tend to judge in between you and the potential outcome that you are looking for. So practice an act of forgiveness. Write a letter to yourself or to anyone that you need to forgive in order to feel free and move along. It can truly be a liberating and healing experience. And it doesn't have to involve condoning the actions of anyone else, but it should bring to the forefront that forgiveness is most closely aligned with your internal sense of freedom. Now, last, but definitely not least, is retreating and periods of seclusion. In today's super connected and busy times, our lives are more hectic than ever. So going into seclusion or on a retreat just doesn't happen enough. We need to learn to plan regular periods of disconnecting from the outer world. In private seclusion with ourselves, or in a retreat space where being internal, receptive, and working with our shadow energy and addressing our blind spots are the primary focus. Because we're too disconnected from our shadow selves at times to get a hold of it. We need to be as familiar with our inner darkness and the wisdom that it has to share with us as we are with our bright light and how often we want to dance in it. No other time of year is this as important as it is during Scorpio season, because you have an energetic assist with the thin veil, the darkening days, and a heavy focus on investigation and feeling your way through situations and scenarios. A retreat does not have to be fancy. It does not have to happen out of town, nor does seclusion. But it does need to happen regularly to stay vented and integrated with all of this information, and to be able to use the next 30 days of Scorpio season to really benefit from the knowledge and insight gleaned from implementing these practices during this time. Scorpio season 2023 is truly a unique opportunity for personal growth and transformation. I hope that by thinking about what dark feminine energy would do in a situation and prioritizing that, as well as shadow work over the course of these next 30 days, that you can use these 8 methods to embark on a journey of self-discovery and healing that puts you at greater ease with the parts of yourself that you might have previously denied or despised. Remember that shadow work is a powerful tool for empowerment and can ultimately lead to a deeper connection with your true self. Remember that the dark feminine energy is not something to fear. Dark feminine energy knows its power and operates more from an internal and receptive place to get where it needs to go. It's important for all of us to integrate this aspect of self into how we move on a day-to-day basis. So I encourage you to embrace the energy of Scorpio season and watch yourself emerge stronger and more self-aware from the work that you are doing. If you're still hanging out here with me, I want to thank you for joining today. I am wishing you waves of endless patience, peace, and understanding as you endeavor to do dark feminine energy shadow work for this zodiac season up ahead. And as I always say, remember, life does come with an instruction manual. It's written in the stars, and I hope that this video has helped you to tune into where you will be experiencing this energy and pattern and vibration so you can make the best of it for 2023. Until next time, wise ones, sending light and love. Take care. Discover the keys to your life's path and purpose by reading the stars with a free personal astrology report sample from 8th House Wisdom. From obstacles to opportunities, these reports teach you what you need to know to thrive. Try out any of these 8 types of astrology reports, 2 multi-package reports, and 1 tarot reading in the 8th House Wisdom Astro Report store before you buy them. They're available for immediate download and specific to you, your life, and your unique birth information. Self-care isn't selfish. It's absolutely necessary for a soft life. Click the link below to get my free top 7 beauty therapy and self-care tips and the beauty therapy checklist. Learn to manifest by the moon with my astrology ebook, The Lunar Wisdom Formula. It helps women stay in tune with feminine energy and manifest a life that feels as good as it looks. The 2023 edition comes with a bonus moon calendar and important dates. Click the link in the description below. Get more out of your beauty treatments and self-care by aligning them with the moon's mood and phase. In my astrology ebook, The Lunar Wisdom Formula for Beauty and Self-Care. This guide does all the hard work for you so you can get greater benefits from your self-care and live a softer life by the moon. Link in the description below. Introducing our newest book, Guide to Herbal Remedies, packed with information on how to use herbs and plants to promote health and well-being. The guide includes detailed information on a wide range of herbs and their healing properties, as well as recipes for teas, tinctures, and other remedies you can make at home. Whether you're looking to boost your immune system, reduce stress and anxiety, or treat common ailments, this guide has everything you need to get started with natural healing. Join us as we explore the world of herbal remedies and discover how you can use the power of plants to support your health and well-being. Plus, 2 bonus items for getting herbal tools and using herbs to smudge so you can round out your herbal medicine cabinet and toolkit. Crystals are a fantastic tool to harmonize and ground your energy. Use my coupon code 8th House Wisdom for 11% off high quality, ethically sourced crystals. Click the link in the description below to shop today. Triple your blessings and manifestations this year by downloading a free copy of the 2023 Stellar Year Blueprint. It's my formula for applying astrology to align your life to the natural cycles for greater ease and grace. Click the link in the description below to download yours today. Get an in-depth look at the astrology of 2023 and more information about my stellar planning process with this free workshop.
Triple your New Year manifestations with astrology. Click the link in the description below to watch now.
Go deep in the astrology for 2023 and set the tone for how you want to feel this year with the 2023 Stellar Year Blueprint with Free and Clear and the Desire Map. Get in-depth information on my stellar planning process, plus 19 multimedia lessons, a workbook, tools, and resources to really have a stellar 2023. Use the link in the description or go to thewisdombeacon.com. Remember, wise ones, life does come with an instruction manual. It's written in the stars. Please like, share, and comment on this video, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Sending you so much light and love. Take care.